Hey guys, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I need to do a compilation video of me just going, hey guys, it's Linda. Hey guys, it's what? Today I am going to a food truck rally, which I'm super excited about. There's something like 35 food trucks gonna be there, and I really enjoy food. So I kind of wanted to do a makeup look that was super fun, but something that would work with sunglasses because I know I'm gonna be wearing sunglasses all day. It is sunny, it is beautiful outside. So I didn't want to spend time doing this like elaborate big glitter eyes. So whenever I have events like that, I focus on skin and I focus on lips. So I did this super glowy, super dewy look on my face and then this bright orange red lip. And I hope you guys enjoy. Before we get into this video, please give it a big thumbs up if you've done any festivals this year or if you're into festival type makeup. Subscribe if you haven't already and go ahead and smash that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Now let's get right into finding out how to do this glow. Okay, I've already gone ahead and done my moisturizer, my hyaluronic acid, things like that. And most importantly, whenever you're gonna be outside for a long period of time, sunscreen. I've been using the Supergoop SPF 50. I really like it. They're a cruelty-free brand and relatively inexpensive. So a lot of this might seem like overkill for glowy skin to you guys, but I don't know what the word overkill means. So for my all-over primer, I'm going in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter and then going in with a bit of the Neod Photography Fluid Opacity 12%. This combination will give my skin an all-over glow. If you're someone who hates wearing foundation but you just want to glow, these two products together, I love the finish that they give my skin. I feel like it makes my skin look hydrated and dewy without looking too oily. So then to just be a little bit extra, I'm going in with the Cover FX drops. And again, I lost my label on this. I'm pretty sure this is Moonlight. I'm gonna put a bit of this on my cheekbones before foundation. This will make it so that there's like a glow from within. Put quite a lot on there. Again, it's just another layer that's going to help your skin look super glowy. I want to let that set in and dry for a second. For foundation today, it's going to be hot outside, so I don't really want anything heavy or cakey or thick. So I am just going in with the Ulta BB Cream Illuminating. This does have an extra SPF 20 in it, so I don't mind laying it on the sunscreens because I don't really want my skin to be fucked up by the sun. You can put this on with a beauty blender. I like to use this kind of dense Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M439, and just buff that into the skin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer and brows off screen because you guys have seen those a million times. There's nothing special about them that makes the skin dewy or luminous. It's just my regular gig, so I will be right back. All right, I also went ahead and did my contour. So now I'm gonna go in with an oldie but goodie, the original Urban Decay Naked palette. I still love this palette. Now, I don't like the crushed velvet on the top because if you've watched any of my videos, you know that crushed velvet or real velvet gives me the complete heebie-jeebies to touch, even to look at. Makes me a little nauseated. I am going to go in first with the color Buck and I'm going to buff that all into the crease just very gently for kind of an overall wash of color. As you can see, it is super subtle. We're gonna go even more subtle. We're gonna go in with the color Naked, which is just a very kind of, this is my skin tone personally, maybe a little darker. You might have to use a different color for your skin tone, but I just put this all over my lid. It's one of those things that for most people, they probably wouldn't even notice a difference, but I feel like my eye looks much smoother here and more put together where I have that color down versus where I have my bare lid. Since the Naked palette does not have a darker matte brown, I'm actually gonna go with my Anastasia contour kit and go in with color Java. I'm gonna take that on a brush and just put that right on the outer edge of the crease to give it a tiny bit of definition. I'm gonna go back into the Naked palette and I think I'm gonna put a little bit of Virgin right under my eyebrow and in the inner corner just for a little bit of a pop, but nothing too dramatic. It's funny, I always think of this. When I was a fledgling makeup addict, Basically, all there was to be addicted to at the time was MAC. Everybody was obsessed with MAC. Of course, now there are plenty of other brands to be obsessed with. They're coming out every day. There's indie brands, things like that. And I'm sure there were back then too, but the MAC obsession and MAC cult was real. And I thought that I was bougie and I knew everything about everything. So I remember one time my friend went to get her makeup done at MAC, and she was sitting there getting her makeup done by this guy, and he was like, oh yeah, so he was telling her, for this you want to use like a stiff flat brush. And I was like, oh, you mean like the 242? Or do you want to buff it out with the blah blah blah? And I was just like rattling off numbers, and he was like, actually my favorite brush to use is the number 1. And I was like, the number 1 brush, what is that? And he goes, number 1 brush. And he made her makeup look beautiful with a finger and looked at me cockily the whole time he was doing it. And I was like, touche, touche. With that, we are done with eyeshadow. I am just going to apply some liquid liner, and that's pretty much it. So for liquid liner, I'm going in with my usual, which is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Let's talk about Kat Von D, shall we? I've had a lot of people asking me my opinion on the whole Kat Von D situation. So if you don't know, Kat Von D came out that she is not going to vaccinate her child, and with that, the YouTube world exploded. The Instagram world exploded. I saw videos of so many people that were like, well, I have all these Kat Von D products, and they threw them in the trash. When I decided to go cruelty-free, I decided that I'm going to use up the makeup that I have already in my collection. I'm not going to continue to buy from companies that test on animals, but I'm also not going to throw away the stuff that I had. Like, for example, my favorite black eyeliner still is this MAC Feline. I mean, the lid is so broken, and this is gonna go away someday, and then I gotta find something new. But I think my opinion on the whole Kat Von D controversy right now is that I'm going to use up what I have of hers, and then I don't know yet if I'm going to continue to support the company. It's funny because at first I thought, like, maybe I can separate the brand owner from the brand and continue buying, because Kat Von D Beauty is just one of my favorite brands. I love the quality of their products. I love the quality of their brushes, their eyeliner, everything like that. So the whole thing made me sad. I don't have another word for it. It just made me sad, because I firmly believe that you need to vaccinate your children, because if you do not, you are not just harming possibly your child, you are harming so many other children that could be exposed to your child. People with compromised immune systems, children, adults, things like that. It's not safe for you to not vaccinate your child. It is a very selfish decision, in my opinion. Again, my opinion was like, oh, maybe I can separate the brand. Well, what was funny is I went into Sephora the other week and I saw one of her products on clearance that I really wanted. And it was the Divine lipstick. And I hadn't been able to get my hands on it. And there were like 10 tubes on clearance. And I grabbed it and I was so excited. I walked up to the counter and then was like, I can't do this. And I put it back on the shelf and I was like, wow, did I just make a decision not to support the brand anymore? And I don't know yet. I still don't know. I'm gonna have to keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts down below. I know that people immediately boycotted the brand and said, I'm done with them. Let me know your thoughts. I would be very curious to hear. I also went ahead and lined my upper waterline and tight lined with black kohl liner, pencil liner. You don't have to do that. A lot of people feel like it makes their eyes look smaller. I don't know, I love it. Now I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. There have been so many varying opinions on this. Like I said, so many people said it gives them clumpy lashes or whatever. This is still, like, as of right now, my holy grail along with the Ciate Wonder Wand. Those two just, my lashes just look so fluffy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Time to get back to the face. For blush, I am going in with the Balm's Hot Mama. This is just a beautiful peachy pink. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but don't let that scare you, because I feel like it just makes your cheeks look glowy and not glittery. So give it a shot. Time to get really glowing. I'm going back in with the Cover FX drops, and I'm going to put the teeniest, tiniest drop on each cheekbone. Just not even a drop. I'm just kind of using what's on the wand itself and dragging it along my cheek. And then go ahead and pat that into the skin with your Wet Beauty blender. This is where that intense glow is gonna start coming into play. I'm gonna go on top of that with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This is a beautiful rose gold kind of color. It's almost a nice dupe for Becca's Champagne Pop, which you guys know is one of my absolute favorites. This is just beautiful and so inexpensive. Oh my God, highlighter is totally my favorite step of makeup. All that's left is lips. So I'm gonna go in with 2 of the Kat Von D Longwear liquid lipsticks. This is a Go-Go and this is Underage Red. The reason I wanna go with matte liquid lipsticks in this case is because I'm going to a food truck rally. I'm going to eat my face off and I don't want to reapply makeup in the middle of a field. This is completely optional, but I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips first. Why does a red lip make me feel so sassy? As a final step, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Tattoo Stamp. This is the star shape. I just feel like being a little starry-eyed. And that, you guys, is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this kind of dewy, skin glowy, festival type makeup. Now, just to show you, I mean, it goes great with sunglasses because you can still see that glow. You still got the star stamp peeking out. You still got the bold lip, so it works. I hope you guys are having an amazing summer. This is one of my first festivals that I'm going out to, so I'm really excited, and wish me luck that I get all the food my little fat kid heart desires. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are all GlitterFallout. I love you guys so, so much, and you are my super freaking rock stars. Love you with my whole heart, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.